All right, so just you and me. You ready? So this is where we start by writing the words that we already know how to write. Don't write it super big, just write it small because we're going to write 2 of them. First word, eat. Say it slowly while you write it. Eat. Good. Slow check that word. Eat. Good. What 2 letters said E?
E-A.
E-A. Here's your next word. Day.
D.
Good. What 2 letters said A?
D-A.
And
Y.
the A and the Y both said A. Good job. Okay, so here is our word that we've been talking about for a little bit. Watch me. They, as in they went to the store. What's tricky about this word?
That E and Y says the A word.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like day, they, but it's spelled differently than day. It doesn't have an A-Y. What does it have?
E.
An E-Y. I want you to write the word they for me. Say it slowly while you write it. Time out. Lowercase letter. Try it again.
A.
Good. Check yours with mine. Does it look right?
Yep.
Good. Notice that what 2 letters say
T-H.
T-H and which 2 letters say A?
E-Y.
E-Y. Erase your board for me. I want you to write the word they again. They. I know you can kind of see it. They. Say it slowly while you write it. A little faster. A. Good. Does yours look like mine?
Yep.
Nice job. Okay, 2 more words that you do know. Here's your word. Want. It's an I want $1 million. Slow check that word.
Want.
Look at me. Want. Okay, so this is a word we'll add to our next one. Go ahead, put your marker down. When we spell want, there's actually an N in there. And you're right, it is not an O, it's an A. Okay, markers down. Look. Want. See, there's an N in there. Okay, so we'll add that one to our word to practice for next time. Okay, your next word that you know, car. Say it slowly while you write it. Tricky one. We're going to have to add this one too. Oh, you fixed it. Good. Car. So check that word for me.
R.
And what 2 letters say R?
C.
Say R. Which 2 letters say R?
R. A-R.
The A-R, right? R. Okay, write the word they. Say it slowly while you write it. Good job. Erase your board for me. Easy peasy. Okay. We're going to move this off to the side. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to take this. All right. So there's one thing I want to talk about. Remember, we have our special letters that are called vowels. Do you remember? What are our vowels?
A-E.
I-O-U.
Sometimes Y, sometimes Y.
Again.
A-E-I-O-U. Sometimes Y, sometimes Y.
Right. And there's different ways that can make either the vowel sound. We have our vowels here. A-E-I-O-U. Right? That A can say like apple.
Apple.
Like apple. This is my beautiful picture of an apple. It's beautiful, right? Okay, remember, what sound does E make?
E.
Like.
A.
Good. And here's my picture, a beautiful picture of an egg, right? What about I? Remember? Like
Igloo.
Like igloo. Again, my most beautiful drawing ever, right? Do you remember O?
Oh. Like
octopus. Like octopus. Do it. Like octopus. Good. And then here's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, my octopus. Remember you?
You.
It says like
umbrella.
Like umbrella. Okay, so knowing this, I'm gonna leave this right here for you. Knowing our vowel sounds, what is this word? Vep, right? This E says what sound? Like. Good job. We also talked about some ways to make this vowel say its name. Do you remember those 2 rules?
E. 2 vowels go walking.
2 vowels go walking. So what am I going to do here? It's going to turn it into 2 vowels go walking. So this second one makes the first one say its name, and then it doesn't say anything. So what is this one?
E.
Veep. There was another rule. So there was 2 vowels go walking. The other one was
Bossy E.
Bossy E. I want you to write the word veep using the bossy E. E. So that's 2 vowels go walking. I want a bossy E. So what's going to change? Look, here's what's going to change. Nope. Look. E. See how I added my bossy E at the end here? Okay, let's try with a couple more words. Okay, look at this word. This one's tricky, and we may not have talked about this one, but I wanted to make sure we talked about it. The P and H make a f sound. P and H say, yeah, P and H make a new sound. It goes, P and H go. So look at this word. What is my word now?
Lime.
Do you see a bossy E? Yeah, there's no bossy E. There's no 2 vowels go walking. So
like
this
the
vowel.
Flintstones.
Flintstones. But yeah, so slow check that word for me. Good. What happens if I add this? What's my rule now? Tell me the rule first.
Bossy E.
Bossy E. So what is that E gonna do?
Make the I say.
And what is my word now?
I.
Slow check it.
Lime. Slime.
Slime. Good job. Let's look at another word. We're almost done with this portion.
Okay.
Look at this one.
Dad.
Let me ask you this. Do you see a bossy E?
No.
Do you see 2 vowels go walking?
No.
So is the vowel going to say its name?
No. Yes.
Does it say its name? You were right. If it doesn't have a bossy E and it doesn't have 2 vowels go walking, it's going to say this sound. So what's my word? Vowel sound. What's this a picture of? What's my word? Daz. Nice job. What happens if I add that letter? What's my rule?
Bossy E.
Bossy E is going to make this one say its name. What's my word now?
Days.
Days. Good. What about this one? What's that word? What's my rule? Tell me my rule first. Question. What's my rule? Here it was the bossy E. Notice right here. What's my rule? I see 2 vowels going together.
2 vowels also need different talking.
So which one's going to do the talking?
A.
The first one does the talking. So what's my word now? Days. Says the same thing as those 2. We just had 2 different rules, right? Are you ready to try one on your own?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. Here's your word. I'm going to make it really hard. Are you ready? It's not a real word. Slow check that word. Good. I want you to change it to say womb. Why'd you add a me to the end?
Because you could.
What's my rule?
Bossy,
And it makes that vowel.
Say the O's name.
Show me another way to write the word womb. Say it slowly while you write it. I see what you're doing here, but the two vowels have to be right next to each other, and we don't have it at the end. So basically, we could write it like this. And there's no right answer to this. We could add it like this. That would say womb too, right? Because here's our rule. Two vowels go walking. Nice job. You ready to read today?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to read a new book. Can you erase those boards for me, please? Yeah. Muchas gracias. Okay, we are going to read a new book today, and it's called Fantastic Bridges. We're good. Okay? Fantastic Bridges. It's a book. It's a nonfiction text, and it's teaching us about bridges around the world. What do you know about bridges?
I don't.
What is a bridge?
It crosses like two rocks are like split.
So two sides of something, right? Normally, what is it going over? What's down here?
Rocks.
Okay. Why don't you take a couple looks at some of these bridges?
But some are water, some.
Yeah, there's normally water, or sometimes, like down in Colorado, by Colorado Springs, there's a place where there's just like, it's really far down there. It's like a canyon in there. And so they have a bridge that goes across. So it gets you from one side to the other, right? Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this.
I don't know.
What are they made out of? What are bridges made out of?
Concrete.
Concrete, right?
Sometimes rock.
Sometimes rock, absolutely. Sometimes wood, right? Steel, lots of metal, right? So it's made out of lots of materials, right? One thing I want you to notice is that on these bridges, people can either walk or cars can go over them, right? So there's.
Oh, I got one that I saw on a video that so they could put like a clear floor and.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
And you look down, and I saw a lot of people. So they walk on it, and it sounds like glass is breaking.
Don't terrify me, right? So notice people can walk over it and cars can drive over it, right? And so normally when they have this here, boats can also go underneath it here. And some bridges even come up like this and split open so that bigger ships can go through. Crazy, right? Okay, so.
Yeah, and guess what? People just like, they hold on just like.
It's terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. So one thing I want you to notice about this book is that it has a table of contents. And we haven't really talked a lot about this. But basically, an author puts these in here so you can go to a certain page quickly. So let's say you wanted to learn about bridge tunnels, right? Because there are some bridges that are in tunnels or have tunnels underneath them, okay? So we know that it's going to be on page 12. Let me ask you this. If I wanted to find out about a water bridge, what page would I go to? So you would find where it says water bridge.
8.
And I would go to page 8. Nice job. Okay, there's some other things here. Oh, there was that picture of that bridge I told you where it opens up and then a big boat can go through. Isn't that pretty cool? One thing I want you to notice is that there's pictures here and it labels it so you know exactly what we're looking at. So this picture is showing me that this is France, which is a country in Europe. So I know that this picture is France because there's a label here for me, right? So if you look over here, here's this. Germany. This one's here in Germany, another country. Okay? Same thing over here. This one's in London, another country.
Oh, so you know from Peter Rabbit? There's the guy said rabbits and
Is he from London?
and no, not from London. From this guy died because he was catching too much because he was an old man and he kept on doing that. And Peter Rabbit, he took his pointy finger and put it in his ear like, he is there.
Okay, so let's keep going because we're almost out of time. So this one is Sweden, Denmark. So this is in Sweden and Denmark, another country somewhere else, right? Still with me? Okay, I just want to show you a couple more. This one here is in India, another country. Isn't that cool? That one's cool.
Wait, where is this one?
I don't know where this one is. It doesn't have a label. Do you see a label here? I think this one's in the U.S. I think that's New York City. But it doesn't have a label, so it doesn't help us. Okay, so remember, there's a couple of tricky words in here that I want you to be ready for. The first word I want you to look for is the word high, as in bridges can be very high. So I want you to flip to page 4. What do you expect to hear or see at the beginning of the word high? Say it slowly. What was that sound? What's that letter? Okay, what do you hear at the end? I. What letter did you hear? I said its name. I. Okay, I want you to turn to page 4 and with 2 fingers, make me a frame around the word high. Here's what you know about high. What's tricky about that word?
There's 2 and 2. And
there is. Look at the ending. Is it just an I like we thought it was?
Mm-hmm.
It is?
No.
What do you notice about it?
The G is silent.
And the H. So if we see our word high, look at it right here. This I-G-H says I. Just I. I. So when we're sweeping our finger underneath it, look up here. I'm still saying I all the way through, okay? Turn your book over. The next word I want you to look for is fantastic. Fantastic. What do you hear? Let's clap out those parts. Fantastic. Do it on your own. Fan. Fantastic. You heard chunks of the word. I want you to find the word fantastic on page 4. 2 fingers. Fantastic. What does it mean? So this sentence says, many bridges are fantastic. What does that mean?
That they're,
If someone says, how are you feeling today? I'm like, I am fantastic. What would be another word for fantastic? Which one would work? Amazing or sad? I am fantastic. Amazing is another word, okay? Are you ready to read? So I want you to read about these different bridges, fantastic bridges around the world, okay? When you come to words you don't know, I want you to find those little chunks to help you out. Capiche?
fantastic right there. We need that right there.
You could have. Okay, go ahead and start. I'm going to take notes. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. So this is the table of contents. You don't have to go through this one. Let's just start right here. Introduction.
All bridges go over land or water. Some bridges are very high.
Ooh, what did you do right there? You said every, and then you switched it. Why'd you switch it?
Because the E's not in front.
You got it. And you checked to make sure that what you were saying was actually on the page. Nice job. Read that sentence one more time for me.
Some bridges are very high.
Nice. Does it make sense? Does it look right? Keep going. Next job.
Some bridges can't open up. Many bridges are fantastic. This bridge is fancy. It is very high and very long. The top of the bridge is a long way from the land below. Where's this one?
Germany.
Most bridges are for cars or trains, but this bridge is for boats. It is filled with water and boats go correct.
Get your mouth ready.
Let's go. Across it and under it.
Good. Read that whole sentence again. Okay.
It is filled with water and boats go across it and under it.
Good. Keep going.
Okay. London. This bridge rolls up. It rolls up to let boats go under.
Ooh, one thing you did really well here is you made sure that what you were saying matched what was on the page. So you said it rolls up to let, and what is this word? Look at it.
Boats.
Boats. There's one word in that sentence, though, that tricked you. I want you to try it again. Make sure that what you're saying matches.
Okay, let's
It,
go.
start with it.
It rolls up to let.
You know that word. Look at it.
Let boats go through.
Thrill. You had said something else. I don't remember what it is right now. But now you made sure that what you said matches. It was under. That's right. And if you look at it, does it look right?
Yeah.
It does. If I said under, does that look right?
No.
Mm-mm. It may make sense, but it doesn't match what's on the page, right? Nice job. Keep going.
It rolled down so people can go over it.
Yeah, so you did a couple of things to work on it. Try it one more time. You did excellent.
It rolls down to people can go over it.
Nice job. Keep going. Almost done. Keep going. Stay focused. Sweden and Denmark. Mm-hmm.
Most bridges go over water. This bridge goes over water, but it has a
Tunnel. Mm-hmm.
boat in the middle. The tunnel goes under the water.
I noticed you were finding those chunks in the word. Nice
I
job.
didn't know that was
In between there, you can't even see it. Isn't that crazy? It's in the middle. It's a tunnel right in here, underneath here. Crazy. Got 2 more pages. Keep going.
I don't know this one.
India.
Oh,
See your tag? Hey, you guys. We're busy doing a lesson. Okay, go ahead.
This bridge is Francisco because
I want you to check it. Find little chunks in there. You know. Find little chunks in there.
Fancy.
Ah, find your chunks. I want you to take this word.
Fantastic.
Underline those chunks. What's that chunk? Tas. So it'd be fantastic. Find those little chunks in there. Start again. Read that sentence.
This bridge is fantastic because it is made from vines. It is very old and it's still growing. Most bridges are made from steel and concrete.
Okay, the one word in there I want to talk to you about, we just talked about it.
Vines.
Look at this word.
Steel.
How did you know it was steel?
Steel.
What do you see here?
2000.
You got it. Keep going. Finish that page.
people
Build.
build bridges so they can go over
Keep going.
land, over water.
Keep going.
Land or water.
Good fix.
Many of
Many of these bridges are
fantastic.
You got it. Nice job. Talk to me. What did we learn about bridges here?
That
We learned
that some are from vines, concrete, and
remember, when we start retelling a story, we want to start at the beginning. So one thing good readers do is open up their books so they can retell it in order. So this one was just talking about how they're fantastic. So tell me about this bridge here in France. What did we read about it?
That it's a long.
Stop. I don't want you to tell me. I don't want you to read it to me. What do you know about this bridge in France?
That it is very high and very long.
You got it. Go to the next page. So we talked about a very high bridge. What about this one? This one's a water bridge. What did we learn about water bridges?
That some could go under.
Some can go under? What do you mean some can go under?
Under. Some boats could go under.
Under what?
Under their bridge.
And who can go over the bridge?
Boats.
Can go over it? Read that first paragraph. Most bridges are for cars or trains, but this bridge is for boats. It's filled with water and boats go across it and under it. So you were right. It does go on top and it also goes underneath. See how they're on top here and then they're underneath here. And look, I'm also seeing some people walking across so they can get across too. Go to the next page. What's this bridge?
It spins like two rolls.
What was that word that the author used? It didn't spin. What was the word? Look in the text. Look at the text.
Rolls.
Yes, it rolls up, right?
Yeah.
Why does it roll up?
So like boats can go through.
Yeah, so boats can go through and people can go over it. Right?
So people like they have a car, so they have to go to a bookstore. And they stop right there, and you gotta keep it open. And,
totally.
And boom.
Totally. Go to the next page. We talked about this one a little bit in Sweden and Denmark. What about this bridge?
That there's
this bridge.
This bridge is
It goes over the water, but there's something special about this one.
It goes under.
Read this right here. Remember, if we don't remember, we go back to the text.
It has a tunnel in the middle.
It has a tunnel. Absolutely. I know, because it's under the water. Okay, what about this one? This is the one you started telling me about. What about this bridge?
But this one is very old and
What's it made out of?
Vines.
Vines. Not the concrete we were talking about, right? It's made out of vines. It's real living plants.
I like to swing from vines.
You do. It's like a rope you use in gym class. Okay, so to finish this out, what I want to talk about is reading with fluency, okay? Because that's what we're going to practice when we come back together tomorrow. So when you read this, right, remember you're taking a breath after this period, and then what do you notice at the end of this sentence?
There is
exclamation mark. What happens when you see an exclamation mark?
Your voice gets to go up.
You get lots of excitement, right? So watch. I'm going to read this first, and then we're going to read it together. Some bridges are very high. Some bridges can open up. Many bridges are fantastic. See how my voice got excited? Let's read it together now. You ready? Some bridges are very high. Some bridges can open up. Many bridges are fantastic. Your turn.
Some bridges are very high. Some bridges can open up. Many bridges are fantastic.
Nice job. You were putting a couple of words together. That was a nice job. Give me knuckles. Nice job today. Wave to the camera.
I do not like this.
Oh, I don't like that one. Wave to the camera. Say bye.